Grabbing the boards like, I'ma go coast to coast. I'm on beats like do-si-do. They don't wanna go toe to toe. Step into my court, you can put in the poster.
What a play!
Yo, what up, it's your boy JDMC, and guys, we back with another video. What I'm gonna do today is I thought of a good idea. I think it's a good idea. I think if I thought of it myself, might have stolen it off someone else. I don't know, who knows. But anyway, what I'm gonna be doing is I'll describe the team and what I think they're gonna be like coming into this next season. But yeah, let's just get into it. Make sure to like and subscribe. And oh, also guys, I recorded a vlog today. Yeah, I got some cool content, I think. Hopefully it's a good vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll post it as my next video probably. So yeah, guys, keep an eye out for that. Yeah, let's just jump into this, describing NBA teams in one sentence. Alright guys, I'm just editing right now, and I just realized I did not put the Boston Celtics in, so they can go first. Here's the Boston Celtics. I wrote less talent but more opportunity. What I mean by that is, you know, like, yeah, I just think the team's not as talented as it has been in recent years, but I feel like there's more opportunity for those young bucks, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, to really prove themselves. But yeah, my bad Celtics fans, sorry about that. Carry on with the video. So the first one we got is the 76ers. I've put what's happening with Ben Simmons. I just think that, like, yeah, like Ben Simmons obviously doesn't want to play there. He hasn't got traded yet. You guys know the situation. If you know, you know. Yeah, go look into it. But yeah, what's happening with Ben Simmons? That's the 76ers one. The Bucks, I've put run it back, no pressure. I just feel like you know, winning that chip last year. Obviously, like if the Nets and like you know, the big dog teams are all healthy and whatever. But I just think that the Bucks don't have pressure in a sense of like Giannis has been MVP. Giannis has been Finals MVP. They've won the championship. You know, like. It is what it is. Like, you know, I just feel like there's no pressure for them. Like, just run it back. Like, you know, see if you can get another one. Like, let's go. The Chicago Bulls, I've put fan favorite. Do we all agree on that, guys? Are you guys real interested to see what the Chicago Bulls are going to be like this year? My prediction, real random early prediction, just thinking of it now, I think they'll be like a 6 to 8 seed, probably, when you really sort of think about it. Who knows? If the Bulls are a top 4 seed, that will be sick, okay? Guys, if the Bulls can be a top 4 seed, which is it possible? All those teams. I don't know. We'll see. Cavaliers, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry if you're Cavs fans, but I wrote, let's be honest, no one cares. Like, you know, you had your glory days, but it's over. Yeah, LeBron's not there no more. So, like, let's be honest, no one cares, right? They got Taco Fall now, I guess. They got Taco Fall, as my broker Han said. They got Taco Fall, so. Clippers, I've put Kawhi's health. I just, like, you know, his ACL injury, he is projected to come back, like, I guess, mid-season, I think off the top of my head. I think that's what the reports were. But yeah, like, I just think that, yeah, if he's fully healthy coming into the playoffs and stuff, you know, the Clippers have got a chance. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, Kawhi's health is, like, a big thing, especially with those knees, you know. I'm wishing all the best for Kawhi. It's Laker gang, don't get it wrong, but I am wishing the best for Kawhi's knees, you know, and his health. So, yeah, I just think the Clippers' success is they need to have Kawhi healthy. You guys know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right. The Memphis Grizzlies, I've done, can JAMAL lead them to a playoffs? And I don't mean that in like a bad way. I mean, like, can he do it? Like, let's go. Like, you know, they got Steven Adams now, my boy from New Zealand. Ja has proved, like, you know, he's a solid NBA player, like a very solid NBA player, future star, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like, can they make the playoffs? Like, if they do, bro, shout out to Ja, because that will be sick. Obviously, it's not a one-man team, guys. I know that it's not a one-man team, but, you know, Ja being like the face of that team and, like, you know, the point guard and whatnot. The Atlanta Hawks, I've put TRAE Young wants to smoke. Like, I just think after last year, I've become a TRAE Young fan, guys. I just think his attitude, like all of us probably, you know, like, you might love it or hate it, I guess, but yeah, TRAE Young wants to smoke, bro. He's got a solid team with him, yeah, in the East, so. Yeah, TRAE Young wants to smoke. Miami Heat, I've put underdog mentality. I just feel like, you know, obviously Jimmy Butler, obviously the Heat are like a very grit and grind, like, organization, like a very work hard, like, you know, you guys know the Heat culture. But yeah, I just feel like with Kyle Lowry now, like, they just got some dogs, bro. Like, they just got some dogs, I think. That's what I believe. You know, and I just think, yeah, they have that underdog mentality. You know, people talk about the Nets, the Bucks and whatnot in the East, so, like, yeah. That's that for the Heat. The Charlotte Hornets, I've put LaMelo Ball. I just think, obviously, you know, they got a nice young, like, little core there and stuff, but LaMelo Ball, man, like, that's, you know, House of Highlights love him. Is it House of Highlights? Or ESPN? No, House of Highlights. I forget. The Instagram page, everyone memes saying that they love LaMelo Ball. But yeah, like, LaMelo Ball is just LaMelo Ball. Shout out to LaMelo Ball. Utah Jazz, I've wrote new season, same Jazz. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. They might prove me wrong. You know, they might go and win it. Will they? Really? Clip this. If the Jazz win the finals, clip this. I guess no one would have predicted the Suns making finals last year. But anyway, besides the point, I just think new season, same Jazz. I think we're going to get a better Donovan Mitchell and, yeah, Rudy Gobert. Yeah. Anyway, so what's going to happen is, yeah, I just feel like it's going to be new year, same Jazz. Do you guys feel me? For the Sacramento Kings, I've put, will they actually get better this year? Because, like, You know, like they've had this young core for so long, and it's just like, will they get better? Who knows? The New York Knicks, I wrote the Knicks are good again, and I mean it like, I don't mean like they're gonna go off and win it or whatever. Who knows? Anything is possible, as Kevin Garnett once said. Yeah, Kevin Garnett. But yeah, I just think the Knicks are good again. Like, you know, they have a high chance of being a top 4 to top 6 seed in the East. You know, they could really make like a second round push probably. The Knicks are good again. Like, they're just a good team again, so it's cool. You know, it's cool. The Los Angeles Lakers, I've done retirement home with a real chance. Obviously like 10, 11 or 12, something like that. 10 to 12 players on the Lakers team. Shout out to my Lakers, are like, yeah, over 30. We have like 4 players like under 30 currently. Or 5. Anyway, my point is, we do have like 12 to 13, 14 players that are worthy of like NBA rotation a night. So like, yeah, we're old, but everything's going to be very shared out. AD looking like a beast. All right, guys, up the Lakers. Nah, I won't talk too much about the Lakers and get ahead of myself. But yeah, shout out to the Lakers, but you are retirement home. Orlando Magic, I wrote, they have potential, I guess, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Mavericks, I wrote, Luka. Yeah, that's enough said. The Nets, I wrote, scary hours if everyone is playing. You know, like obviously the Kyrie situation and whatnot. I don't want to get into all of that. But what I'm saying is, like, if the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, if they have all of their players available, I can't lie, like, as a Lakers fan, I'm going to be honest to you guys, that's scary. Bro, like, AD, Harden, and Kyrie, like, we've not even seen it yet in the playoffs because, like, you know, 2 of them got injured last year and it was just KD dropping 100 points each game. But, like, yeah, the Nets are scary, guys. And, like, yeah, the Nets are scary. And for the Denver Nuggets, I wrote Joker has Jamal Murray back. I just feel like it's a big thing for them to have Jamal Murray back. And yeah, let's just see how far the Nuggets can go. But as long as Joker's got Jamal Murray, he's good, you know, so let's go. For the Indiana Pacers, I've done mid. Yeah, sorry Pacers fans, like, just is what it is, low-key. Like, you're just mid. You're so mid. For the New Orleans Pelicans, I wrote, does Zion have enough help? Like, does he, guys? Like, you know, with Devontae Graham, Devontae? Who knows? Devontae Graham and Valanciunas, and yeah, is that enough? Of course, with Brandon Ingram still, but like, is that enough to make the playoffs? You know, the Detroit Pistons, I wrote, Cunningham has a nice opportunity. Like, just looking at their roster, like, obviously they've got, like, you know, the Jeremy Grant, and they've added Kelly Olynyk, you know, sort of forwards and centers. But I just feel like, yeah, Cunningham has a nice opportunity to, like, really show us what he's about, you know. Like, I feel like he's going to get enough shots. I feel like he's going to get a play through, like, his mistakes. I just feel like, yeah, like, no one has too high expectations on the Detroit Pistons, I guess. So, like, he just, you know, there's some nice veterans around there of, like, Corey Josephs and stuff. I think that, you know, Cunningham's just going to have a nice opportunity. The Toronto Raptors, I wrote rebuild mode. Obviously with Kyle Lowry leaving, like, Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, you know, like, in their prime type thing. But, like, yeah, I just feel like they're entering, like, a rebuild mode. Like, they're just, you know, turning back the clock a bit on that roster, you know. Like, I think when they won, they had, like, obviously Kawhi, but they had, like, you know, Marc Gasol, Serge, all these, you know, Kyle Lowry, you know, these older players, and look at them now, you know. I feel like they're just, yeah, transitioning into that a bit. I'm still trying to stay good. The Rockets, I wrote young. Like, that's probably the weakest sentence I've given. Obviously, it's just a word. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, the Rockets just young. Like, they're not the Thunder in terms of, like, you know, you'll see what I've done for the Thunder soon. But, like, yeah, just, they're young. Just young. For the Portland Trail Blazers, I wrote Damian Lillard. He's one of my favorite players, but yeah. Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. That's all there is to it. San Antonio Spurs, sorry to say it, guys, but I've wrote Spurs days are gone. Yeah, like, it's sort of just true. Like, you could argue with me, but it's sort of just true. The Spurs days are gone. They could come back in some way, shape, or form, but for now, Spurs days are gone. The Phoenix Suns. This was actually probably one of the hardest ones. And I don't know if this is a good sentence or not, but I wrote, or question, but I wrote overrated or underrated. Guys, what do you think? I'm actually just going to leave it up to you. I'm not even going to say anything. What do you guys think? Leave down below in the comment section. Are the Suns overrated or underrated? Thunder, here we go. I wrote AAU team. Yeah, that's what I was talking about before with the Rockets. Yeah, they're just AAU team. They're just like a development team. Like, you know, like, let's just chuck players over there, and or like young players. We'll just draft everyone, and yeah, we'll just see how they go. Also, guys, I was thinking about it. Obviously, there's memes around it, but pretty much, like, to get to the NBA, you know how, like, on my career or whatever, or like, you know, some people in real life, you know, will go high school, college, then, you know, get drafted. Bro, what's gonna have to happen now if you want to get in the NBA? You're gonna have to go to high school, whatever, college, and then you're gonna have to go get drafted to the Thunder, and then you can go play in the NBA if you get traded or like signed somewhere. So yeah, the Minnesota Timberwolves, I wrote, I like them, but defense, like, yeah, defense, like, and they got that one guy that's good at defense. I forgot his name. They like defense. Golden State Warriors, I wrote Splash Bros are back. Like, the Splash Bros are back, bro. Like, that's cool. Like, I was, you know, the Warriors were up for so long when LeBron was in the Cavs, and, you know, like, I was rooting for LeBron to get those rings, and, you know, KD came, and, you know, I was hating on the Warriors, but I've got over all of that now, guys. You know, it's been a long journey, but I've got over it. Me and KD are cool now. Yeah, Splash Bros are back, and I'm just excited to see it. Curry and Clay, shoot some threes. I want to see it. Let's go. Can they make the playoffs? I reckon they should make the playoffs. Let's go. And last but not least, the Washington Wizards. Bradley Beal plus Lakers. They obviously have Montrezl Harrell, KCP, Kyle Kuzma, Thomas Bryant even used to play for the Lakers back in the day, if you didn't know that. But yeah, I reckon the Wizards should be good. I reckon they could push for the playoffs. And yeah, but that's all for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to leave your comments down below if you have any opinions. Tell me, you know, what you agree with, what you disagree with. Vlog coming out in the next few days, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure to turn the post notifications on if you want. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe and peace.
Grabbing the boards like, I'ma go coast to coast. I'm on beats like Dosey Do. They don't wanna go toe to toe. Step into my court, you get put in the poster. We ain't talk to nobody if you ain't with the smoke. Run up on me, watch your ankles get broke. Spirit get him in and kick it back with the ghost. A lot of people talk but ain't doing the most. On my kook shit like who you? I don't think that we neutral. Can't control myself, I'm breaking free like JD MC Mewtwo.